In the previous class, we have discussed about the structures internal to the cell wall. So, under bacteria structure and multiplication, we have discussed about the size, shape and arrangement of bacteria and their structures which are external and internal to the cell wall. Next, we have discussing about bacterial multiplication. So, bacterial multiplication, how the bacteria grow. So, when we looking onto our surroundings, we can see numerous numbers of bacteria are there, and these bacteria which exhibit several forms of reproduction. Some exhibits vegetative mode of reproduction, some exhibit asexual mode of reproduction, and some exhibit sexual mode of reproduction. So, we will discuss all in detail. Bacterial multiplication. So, in bacteria, it can multiply by various means. It can multiply by vegetative means of reproduction, by asexual mode of reproduction, and by sexual mode of reproduction. So, in bacteria, it can undergoes the vegetative mode of reproduction, asexual and sexual mode of reproduction. So, in vegetative mode of reproduction, we are discussing about binary fission and budding. Binary fission and budding. So, binary fission means here the parental cell gets divided into two equal halves, and the nucleus and the cytoplasmic constituents which are gets equally divided into the daughter cell. So, here this is the bacterial cell. So, here the cell wall and cell membrane, and this is the genetic material DNA. So, during binary fission, the genetic material is get duplicated. So, here the duplication of the genetic material takes place. So, the genetic material is gets duplicated and a division occurs in the parental cell, results in the formation of two daughter cells. So, as a result, two daughter cells are produced. It's having the genetic material, and here also it's having the genetic material. So, here in binary fission, the parental cells divides into two equal halves, and the genetic material or the DNA gets duplicated, and it divides. The parental cell is then divides into two equal halves and results in the formation of two daughter cells. So, this is the binary fission. So, in budding, so here this is a cell. In budding also it's another mode of vegetative reproduction. So, here so during this process a small portion of this nucleic, so here the genetic material and the nucleus and the small portion of the cytoplasmic constituents which are get separated from here during the nuclear division. So, here while nuclear division takes place, nuclear division while taking the nuclear division is taking place, a small portion of the nucleus and the cytoplasmic constituents which are get separated from the mother cell. So, here this is the mother cell, and a small portion, when the nuclear division takes place, a small portion of the mother cells nucleus cytoplasmic constituents which get separated and later by wall formation the bud is get separated from the mother cell and it can grow individually. So, this is why this is a way why budding is takes place. Next, we are discussing about the asexual mode of reproduction in bacteria.